Hello, YouTubian family, and welcome back to Faith and Beauty, Fat by Marissa, where we go from faith and faith and glory to glory together. So if you are looking at my background and you're like, oh, this doesn't look like her apartment, you are absolutely right. Because today I have a special treat for you, and I'm not gonna say what it is before I get there. So first of all, let's get there.
I've been sad a little too long. About time that I sing me a new song. About time that I throw on my good jeans. Take the picture out the frame, get the whole scene. Pull up with a praise out of my lungs. Maybe get a little older, but I'm still young. Yeah, still got time if you know me. I'ma change my mind. Get the whole...
All right, so I've made it to my destination, and where I am at Clarksville ISD Convocation. So my mother is a superintendent, and she was like, you know, you're teaching, so it would only make sense for you to just like pop in and show up. And she even asked me to speak a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's go.
Of a first-year teacher.
All right, Marissa.
Let's give her a hand.
Woo! Yeah.
You forgot to mention that I was your baby girl.
I thought I did. This is my youngest daughter, Marissa Ellis, my baby girl, 27 years old. Oh,
All right, good morning, Clarksville ISD.
Good morning.
I'm so excited to be here today. My mom talks about you all the time in such a good way, and it's so good to just put some faces to some names. Like she said, I'm Marissa Ellis, and last year was my first year teaching.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that the Lord had called me to teach like way back whenever I was in going to PJC. Miss Lewis here, she was my observing teacher, so I got to observe her when she was in elementary, like teaching elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
And so really just some highs and lows. When people ask like, okay, what was it like being a DOI teacher, you know, your first year? Just a little bit of background about me. I had been working with children for almost a decade before I had started, you know, teaching. And so I was also the director of the children's ministry at our church for about 2 years. And so when I got there, I had a big head. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be easy. I've worked with children before, so I'm not gonna have any issues. When I tell y'all, there was nothing, no staff development, no mentor, like there was nothing that could have prepared me for that first day of class. It was horrible. It was horrible. My first day of school, I got kicked, scratched. It was insane. And although Garland ISD, they prepared, you know, they did their best to prepare me. They gave me everything that I needed. There was still something missing, and it was the feeling of family. That's really what helped me get along in the district and, like, you know, teaching. So if I did not have a good principal, a good superintendent, a great team, a good mentor, I would have failed miserably. And also just treating the children like family, because something that I was not prepared for, so I don't have any children. I was not prepared to mother 20 plus children in my classroom. And that's literally what teaching is. And I don't think people understand that. Teaching is literally parenting the kids that come in your classroom. They didn't tell me in staff development that I was gonna have to learn how to clean up a bloody elbow, or that if my kids have an accident in their chair and the janitors have 12 other things to do that I'm gonna have to go in there and clean it up. Whatever they let out of their bodies, I'm gonna have to clean it up myself. Nobody prepared me for that. And so whenever I made my Amazon wish list, my mom was looking over and she was like, why do you need a Swiffer wet jet? Why do you need a broom? And I was like, well, we only have a few custodians, and so sometimes I tell them to skip my classroom because I'll just do it myself. And so it's really just helping each other out. And so that's what it looks like here. And I just thank you guys for accepting my mom and giving her a family environment to work in. Thank you guys.
Yay.
All right, so to close this video out, we have the superintendent, Dr. Ellis, here. So could you please just tell us how today is going for you?
Today is going great. I'm always nervous first day back, but I'm excited to see everybody return. I'm excited to just see the enthusiasm of a new school year, and we're just hoping for great things.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We will see you next time. Okay, guys, so just an honorable mention. If you live in Paris or Clarksville, then you know about the Peanut Rounders. So they have something like some sort of headquarters here in Blossom, Texas. And so if you stop by at the Anderson's headquarters and you ask for the ones that are broken and messed up, they give you this full bag for only $6. And y'all know I had to stop, so excuse me while I devour this bag.